what's going to happen tonight. We've got this new format that we ran last week of a full qualifying session and then the 50% race rather than the 250 is what we were previously doing.
I think it'll just be like it will be on Saturday and Sunday for the tiers. Pretty much a DRS train. Pretty much wait and see if someone makes a mistake. I believe that's what was said anyways.
Driver's just readying up now.
Gotta love the British.
I think we've got... It is one of the best tracks, I think. I was just going to say, I think debuting tonight is FTR Apollo. Tier 4 driver. Pretty sure it's the first time he's been in the F2 cars.
So,
His Moggs missed out.
oh, was he actually? I believe I said his name.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think I've got him as a friend. Yeah, he's been missed out. Would he be able to hop in the car?
Well,
It looks like it's a dry qualifying session, yeah? Not sure about the race though.
Looks like it. I think it's dry.
Yeah.
I'm sure
blue skies,
we'll
but
get-
there's some grey clouds there.
I'm sure we'll get some confirmation.
Is Casper's on the hard tyres?
Interesting. Just going to try and invite Moggs.
As
We've
the
actually already got some people heading out now.
as the first person not on the track is Shadow Genesis in the Carling Red Bull car. Not sure who took my seat there. Looks like he's trying to warm up his tyres here.
FTR Callum is letting us know that it's a wet race.
Ooh. That's why Casper's going on the hards. The hards fare better in the wet, don't they? If it's not fully wet, if it's good enough for slick.
Yeah, they might still start on wet tyres though.
Yeah. I did just do
Depends
a
how bad the rain is.
yeah. As we've got Mr. Benotto on an outlap hard compound tyres.
Oh yeah, my game's saying soft, so that's a little bit of a glitch.
Oh, as he's lost it.
Shadows.
So far we have Benotto,
Probably the first
Apollo,
car.
and Casper all on the hards, right? So
Do you know
far.
who Bats is?
Yes, tier 4 driver.
Another debut person or?
It's actually a debut in the whole of FTR. Bats. It's not driven a race yet.
I wonder if he's going to do what Briefing Cow done in the RPL when actually win.
Yeah, you never know. Shadow opens DRS. And he's gone in the Carlin, which he shouldn't have done. He was told HWA as he's just cut the track.
Yeah,
And that's
an
karma for being in the wrong
invalid
car.
time.
Yeah. As a Margaret lesson, can you join the bats?
I think Casper has an invalid lap time too. Have to watch that one.
Moggs and Bats have both selected the same cars as well, which is good, as they are teammates.
JLA not invalidating on the 5th sector, where Shadow Gen 6 invalidated, looking pretty promising. It's very fast in these F2 cars, in my personal opinion. As he just invalidates them.
Yeah.
Don't know what corner, so I'm just saying he's invalidated it.
Raz Callum's
Yeah,
on
did
the
see it on
fly that
stream.
hasn't been validated yet.
Yeah, championship leader.
He's got a little bit of a gap to Bonotto, isn't it? Like something like 7 points. Like that. It's not too big.
Yeah, 7 points. Binotto, of course, winning in Monaco.
He'll be looking to extend his gap tonight.
DC. SLR DC's just been
Raz
when
Callum's
F2 night is.
One 41.8. As Mr. Bonotto, 39.6. Over 2 seconds quicker.
Well, that's been out for you.
Yeah, Bonotto is fast.
He's literally a pure sweat at the game. As Mr. Lucy goes second on the soft compound tires, setting a 140.7.
Yeah.
It's bunched up in this first sector. Car's just ahead of Medusi. Let's see who that is.
There's a whole train of cars going through Luffield.
Yeah, it's Vortec, Chappers. Can't quite see the other two. Bats.
Apollo.
Probably Moggs as well.
Well, we'll be getting that slipstream off each other, but how much are they going to hold each other up?
Yeah, you're right, Apollo.
That'll be the slap on. Is he actually going to let Chapper by?
Yeah, did his best to get out the way there,
Yeah.
given it he'd invalidated. Vortex and slipstream of Chappers, so utilising that car in front of him, but it's not going to go down well for the rest of the lap, I don't think.
As FTR Chapters invalidates it and then dives into the pits.
In that case, it's going to benefit Vortex massively, having that slipstream and him pulling out the way. So it comes across the line to 140.3, puts him in P3.
As
And
Tom,
moves out the way for the traffic as well. Really good to see.
as Tom has just put on the hard tyres in the pits. He's still in the pits at the moment. Is he going to come out for a lap yet? Or is he going to wait?
Tomper P16 in a championship.
There isn't any rumours there. There's no seats left. And you're already on it. As FTR Tom was still in the pits, we have got Visual Cloud on. He's got low fuel. He hasn't got enough for another lap. We've got Nipser.
Invalidated.
We've got Nipser coming to the line now. See what he's going to set then. As he sets.
140.7.
Yep. Good enough for P5.
Enzo's the next car to cross the line, but he's invalidated. I'm not sure who the next car is. I take a guess it's JL. No, it's not JLI. It's Callum. I'm going to stay on board with him for this hot up and the hard tyres.
As FTR Thomas finally decides to come out of the pits on the hard tyres.
Or King Wolves has spun. Callum invalidated his lap. Who else lap? Apollo.
Coming out of Nuggets and Beckett's.
We've got FTR Tom coming up to the line. Just gonna be starting his flying lap in a minute.
Yep, it's gone board. This Cloud's disconnected from the session.
I'll give him an invite.
He's joining back.
Ah, okay. As I'm still staying on board with FTR Tompa here, I want to see what he can do.
Was SLR Dace has managed to get in the session, and the first thing I saw of him was him facing backwards. Vortex invalidated. Callum's up by a second.
FTR Tompa coming through the last few corners now. See what lap he's going to set. As Tompa goes P8 with a 142.1.
Callum goes P4 with a 40.3.
As
So,
Vortex
right
is...
on board.
Oh, go ahead, mate.
Yeah, right on board with another debutant who somehow is on a 3 minute and 47 lap. Benotto improves. 39.1. Oh, there's Casper's round. Oh, he's just stopped.
I think he's stopping to let others by. See if FTR Tompa's gonna improve his time. As he's got by a time by 7 tenths, almost 8 tenths from his previous lap. See what he's gonna say.
Yeah. So telling me 7.5 tenths up. Just
Just
under
the one.
7 tenths.
Yeah, he just said the 141.5. Puts him up to P8. Pushes Moggs down to P7. Pushes Moggs down to P8.
Sorry to interrupt, but SLR Beatty goes purple in sector 2.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now, Zach, and this is looking quick.
Yeah. Very quick. Might be
Maybe
up
not.
in Benotto, I don't know.
41.5.
41.5.
It looked like it was going to be quicker. It must have been Purple Sector 2 glitch.
Maybe.
Just check the race director and see what his sectors were compared to Benotto's.
A 31.5 first sector, a 42 flat second sector, and a 27.9 third sector.
Benotto did 30.8, 41.2, and 27.1. That's the difference there for you, really. I also want to bring up the difference in strategy. The people on hards and then you've got people on softs. It's weird how it's gone split down the middle. Thought there would have been a majority here, but
Yeah, I'm thinking, are people going to come out on softs at the end? Bearing in mind that it's a wet race, as we've been told, but
yeah.
If it is a wet race, which probably more likely it is, as who's the right up the grid?
Or
Someone
in,
did.
see, who moved that.
in Benotto's case, he's gone quickest on the hards, so it might not rain enough for wet tyres at the beginning. So he could maybe come out on a set of softs at the end, and if he does improve and nobody else does, if he tries and times his run perfectly, and he could maybe back out at the end, and then he could possibly have that gamble of starting on the hards at the beginning and going longer into the race.
That's a very good shout, actually. But on board with Bats, currently the slowest out of everyone that's set a timed lap. Still 3 drivers behind him that must have invalidated. I think Foxy's just started his lap as well. Vortex, get out of the way.
At the moment, Enzo is getting slipstream from Apollo. And we'll see if this affects his run. the end zone. Gets purple sector 2. He's going to look for the overtake on Apollo, which he gets very easily. Let's see if he can improve his lap time with 40.9.
A little bit shaky off that exit there, but managed to hold it together. As he did
48.
put
40.8.
his time back half of a tenth. I believe that's right.
Yeah.
Yep, correct.
Oh, contact.
Yeah, I've just saw that.
Apollo and Enzo.
Yeah, they're mates.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that's improved by 8 seconds to do a 44.1. 2/10 shy of King Wolves on the same tyre.
JLI again up there with up there behind Bernardo. I'm just gonna say JLI looks every week I say this, but he does look very fast in the F2 cars.
Yeah, it does look quick, but I mean, look at Mr. Bernardo, a second over the closest driver. That's some guy.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah, he's behind him more or less every week now in F2, but not in terms of how quick times are.
So 10 minutes left of the session now.
Yeah, 10 minutes left. Just asked the viewers in the chat who's getting pole predictions. You think Benotto's got this, or can someone else come along and steal it?
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I think Razcal's gonna pull some out of the bag.
I think Benotto will have it, but JLI will improve his lap time by 3/10.
Good call. Oh, that's Foxy is off.
Yeah.
As with FTR top on the outlap on soft compound tyres.
Right, Apollo's on another lap as well. So we can keep this one clean.
It's fairly close between the fight for third right now. Moments close.
Yeah, 6 drivers all in the 1 minute 40s there.
As Foxy has retired, going into the pits, I believe.
I will check. I cannot check that one, can we? Yes, that's in the pits. I can confirm.
Oh, Bats been disqualified.
Ooh.
He was just going into the pits.
I'm gonna have a quick look at race director.
I bet you it's reversing in the pit lane.
That's just quickly having a little look. He exceeded track limits once. And he exceeded track limits again.
The only person on an outlap at the minute is JLI, and FTR Tompa is on a flying lap at the moment, and so is King Wolves and Casper.
And Moggs.
That's exceeded
and
track limits.
yeah.
Yeah, go on. Sorry. That's exceeded track limits 4 times, and he got disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
H2O Cloud's just gone P3.
Wow.
Where did that come from?
As FTR Tomba invalidates and Mr. Bonotto is on an outlap at the moment on soft compound tyres.
Now, do you think he's going to go for it properly, or do you think he'll back out?
You don't really know what Bonotto.
No, I suppose not.
I think he's going to go for it. I think
Yeah,
the driver going for it.
at the moment.
He's King Wolves 1.5 seconds up on his lap. Just. Is that oh, he's invalidated it.
Yeah.
Oh. Went right on the last curb as he was going over the line.
I'm going to keep a close eye on Bonotto here. See how it
I
does.
got bored with JLI.
As we've got Daisy in the Carlin Red Bull on a flat. Oh, he or is it he or she?
I would not know.
Not sure.
Sorry if I get that mixed up, by the way. As DC lets by Casper.
Purple first for Bonotto.
But Callum's come across the line and he's on his flat at the moment. I'm gonna get on him at the moment. See what time he can do.
Bonotto is apparently 3 and a bit tenths up. So he's going for the second
says
sector.
purple
8.5 tenths.
Purple second sector. I see his third. Clean exit through there. Comes around the corner, it's a good exit. He comes across the line. 38.1. Oh.
Another second, and that's the rest of the drivers are going to be seeing that time come up on the screen and thinking, what have I got to do to beat this guy? It's just something else.
It being on pad as well, it just puts all. To be honest, I think it just puts wheel drivers to shame. Because, like, the wheel is supposed to be so much faster than the pad, but seeing that there, I think they're both pretty much equal, just depends on how your setup is.
I think
Not great.
JLI was just
Whereas Callum set to 139.7, goes P2.
and JLI has just retired, so I'm not sure.
That's not on track, I believe.
It doesn't look like it.
As FTR Chatlers
Vortex,
is coming up to the. Oh,
It's okay.
yeah, you know what I mean. I can't get my words out.
Yeah, he nearly invalidated it, but he's alright. Let's get it together. What's it going to be? 40.2. It's just shy of
Vortex
5
is
tenths
required.
improvement.
Vortex has retired in the ART. I've seen a few people retire at the moment.
FTR Enzo is on the second flying lap and he's taking 7 tenths off his first sector. Oh no, 2 tenths,
2
sorry.
tenths.
Yeah, it came up with 7 tenths for some reason, before we even hit the first sector.
Yeah, there's a glitch with that. When you first move onto the car, it gives you the delta, but it's never correct. So you've always got to wait for them to go for the next sector. Bear that one in mind, mate.
Alright.
H2O Cloud has just started a flyer.
Yeah, it's invalidated as well.
Oh yeah, already. Shame.
Callum
FTR
invalidated.
Chappers. FTR Chappers up by 10 at the moment.
Enzo up by 3/10 in the second sector.
SLR Daisy goes P2 with a 39.5.
Wow.
Chappers by 4/10 with purple second sector.
And gets out the way for oncoming traffic. Really good to see. Debut driver already sticking to the rules and not getting in people's way.
At FTR, Enzo set a 140 flat P4.
Watch Chappers though, he has been quick slapped and he comes across the line, makes it P4, 39.7. We're seeing some mad laps in the dynamite.
Callum's not going to improve, he's invalidated.
Oh, what a shame. I thought he was going really well.
FTR Enzo P5. There's on a lap, we've got Nipset, he's just over 3 taps up.
FTR Chappers, who has got not much fuel left, he's a 10th quicker in his first sector. It's going to be a shame because he's probably not going to have enough fuel.
Oh, we'll see.
So, FTR Nipset, last couple of corners.
Enzo's down by 12 thousandths of a second. Oh. I don't think he's
Goes
doing
P7.
it.
Casper, he's on a lap. I think he might be the last driver. Someone's coming around the line now. Who's that?
Enzo crosses the line, improves by 10th, but it's not enough for P4, unfortunately. H2O Cloud's going through nuggets and Beckett's on the flyer right now. Oh no, it's just being validated, unfortunately.
I wonder if Casper will get a tow.
No, not.
It did not how much he was up or down by on my screen, so...
Yeah, it's just Casper to come through now. I believe. Let's H2O Cloud. Yeah, no, his is invalidated, so it's just Casper. Comes across the line. Wow, P3.
It's exactly the same time as the driver behind him as well. Quite catchy it was on the screen.
It's Callum. Yep.
Wow, Benotto. Pole by 1.4 seconds.
That's not obvious.
It's impressive.
And that's another 4 points in the bag for Benotto. Yeah, it's getting closer to the front as Callum leading the championship as things stand.
Yeah, so the gap closes up to just 3 points.
Just looks at the race director. Everyone in that session who didn't get disqualified or retired early on used both softs and hards. So, is it going to be enough rain? Is there going to be enough rain to start on wets? We'll find out. It looks like it. Very great.
I think that's going to be Inters.
Yeah.
There's no inter, it's just wets or dries, yeah.
Well, I should know that. I rate enough to.
Doesn't look wet enough for the full wet tyre, so it wouldn't surprise me to see some drivers start on slicks. But
That's a
I
good
could be
shout.
completely wrong.
Oh, as Daisy in the general F2 chat is saying that Bernardo's looking quick, but he needs some competition.
Yeah, I mean, he could offer it. He's up there as well.
So if what's the who is it again? I've got it here. Daisy.
5 red lights.
Lights out.
And away we
There
go.
we go.
There's no formation lap.
Not on this.
Oh,
Oh, there's been a crash already.
Oh,
Contact.
yeah. But not against a good start though. Oh, someone just
JLI.
spun to turn one.
as Daisy's just spun Brad's Callum
Around the
round.
corner. It's a safety car. A virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
VSC.
Daisy
Yeah,
pushed Callum out
hopefully,
wide.
loads of 5-second penalties. Shadow Genesis gained 2 places. That's the penalty. Interesting.
Oh, everyone's gone opted for the wets.
Oh, it's Shadow's round.
Oh, it drops it right to the bottom.
Everyone's on the wets.
Yep.
His gainers looks like Magusi and Tomper both making up 5 positions. JLI losing out with 8, and Shadow's parked.
Oh, is that?
As FTR
Oh.
Enzo's up into P2.
I think
Very
Shadow's
tough,
just
isn't
got
it?
himself disqualified on purpose
Yeah,
there,
no,
which
it's
the
just-
stewards are going to be looking at that after the race.
Which is me and Ricky, isn't it?
Enzo's got past Daisy. The
Yeah.
restart, but Daisy's coming back down the outside of the inside for the next corner.
God, this is the next
Oh,
battle,
we're
this.
back. We're back. I think it's Vortex that's off. Yeah, he's off. He's got himself
As
back on
Enzo
circuit.
releases and puts on the brake a bit.
Casper's not far behind as well.
As Callum's been taken off again, and that was by H2O Cloud.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Right, so
gonna
as
be-
things
Oh,
stand,
that is J.I. spun and Moggs has spun.
oh,
FTO
okay.
top on the back of H2O Cloud here.
Drivers making mistakes in the wet.
as
Binotto
Vortex
though,
actually pits. Oh,
Knowing this, I wonder what's going to happen on Saturday for the tier races if it's in the wet.
I don't think it was so bad in the F1 cars, but then you never know. I don't particularly like driving in the wet, but Binotto over Peeble first sector, 1.7 second lead over Daisy. He's got Enzo and Casper tucked in, and look at this, Nipser P5 start for the German driver.
well, biggest gainers out of that lap one then. Foxy with 6 positions gained. And now FTR Tompa making a move on H2O Cloud. So he's another big gainer. The top 5
FTR.
then. Notto, Daisy, Enzo.
Oh, contact! Cloud is around again. He's got wing damage.
Oh, not a good start. Unfortunate.
FTR Enzo might not be on as much, but my god, he can still show he's got the pace, even if he doesn't practice.
Casper
just
makes
got
a
past him
move,
now.
yeah.
Oh my god. Can't be cursed, why not?
Commentator's curse, it's always the way. Casper defends the inside from Enzo there. Good driving between the two. But you are right though, Owen, it just goes to show, even though Enzo's not been racing much, he's still got it. And he's showing that now in these
Basically
F2 cars.
Yep.
Sorry, who?
Casper's up into P2 now. Oh wait, he already was. Oh my
All
god.
bats. Wow, nearly swiped Moggs and JLI there, just trying to catch the car, but he did hold on to it, but he lost a lot of time.
As FTR Topper and Foxy's battling out here, FTR Topper gets the upper hand, and both of them get a pretty poor exit here.
It's going to bring King Wolves into play.
As FTR Chappers has got past FTR Nipser.
No, it's because Dacey. No, it's Dacey that's moved down.
He lost 4 positions. He made a little mistake going through the last corner.
No, it's another no assist driver to join the league.
Hope Foxy's got a good run on for going. Just heading up towards Beckett's, and Tom for go runs wide there, almost side by side, but not quite.
I thought this would be more like a DRS train, and it hasn't been really. It's been quite a lot of overtaking.
Foxy gets a great run out of Muggets and Beckett's, and he's gonna maybe have a little look to the outside now.
Yeah, I'm on board with Callum, who's recovering well, and is he going to try and take all 3? He needs to be careful because he's been in the wars already. Thompson and Foxy are in.
Yeah. Oh, that is side by side during the pits, and Tompa gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Well, as Callum almost loses it, King Wolves is not going to let him by. No, Enzo almost loses it, and FTR Tappers has been brought back into this.
Oh, Tompa's DNF'd in the pits.
Oh no.
How's he DNF'd in the pits?
Yeah, he's DNF'd in the pits. I don't know why.
What has happened there?
Is that a glitch maybe? Because that I didn't see him retire.
Foxy's
I'll
pit
just
stop was
I'll
very
just have a
slow.
quick nap.
Callum and Chappers are the closest cars to anyone on track at the moment.
Don't forget
Callum.
Chappers and Enzo.
Yeah, it's just flickering over the second mark. That is where Callum's under half a second.
Ah, right.
Daisy as well on the back of Nipser now. Daisy going for the move. Or is it? Yeah. Ball's out.
No, he's got it. He's got it. Inside.
Good pass. Nipser has a little look and thinks better of it. Binotto with the fastest lap. Now 7.8 seconds clear of Casper.
It's unbelievable. Mr. Bernard was unbelievable.
Vortec picking up a 3-second time penalty down MP15. Chappers closing right up to Enzo. He's not that far away from Casper himself. And Chappers got a really good exit here, but he couldn't do anything with it and got boxed in a bit by Enzo.
Inside.
Enzo, don't lose this.
Still on the brakes,
inside,
but
he's gone too deep.
Enzo's come back.
Through.
Oh, Foxy
Foxy
gets
gets
5-second time
to-
penalty,
yeah.
as Vortex does as well, speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, Foxy's DNF'd as well.
Too many penalties. Let's have a look. It's the only penalties everyone had. Oh, Foxy had 15 seconds of penalties.
Oh, that
How
might
many?
be why.
How many can you have in F2?
I believe it's the same.
But-
Up to 30 seconds, or a combination of.
But last lap he pitted, so maybe he did that on purpose. Maybe he physically... I'm not sure, to be honest. Chappers is right up Enzo's
Gearbox.
gearbox. Yeah.
Oh, as Enzo almost loses it. Chappers is sitting behind him, putting the pressure on to see if he makes a mistake. As Caspers gets a 3-second time penalty. As Casper's got 8 seconds of penalties. That could, if Enzo and Chappers just like hold it off and kind of stop battling, it'll still get that podium.
Oh,
Enzo's lost the back end.
Lose the back end, which allows Chappers to...
Yeah,
Then they're gonna
Chappers
dive
takes
it down.
Full advantage.
Chappers has position for now, but he goes late on the
Well, JLI and Moggs are close to the back of Apollo as well. 3-car train.
Chappers and Enzo fighting is gonna start to bring DC SLR DC into the mix, and they'll not be wanting that. But he or she has got a 5-second time penalty. She gets a he or she gets, no, Daisy gets a 3-second time penalty. For multiple track warnings. Oh my god.
I wouldn't worry about the he/she part until you find out after the race, but
Yeah, just
go with their name.
Yeah.
It's be easier.
I keep on thinking of Weiser Mouse, that's why. The FTR Enzo that looks like is coming into the pits.
all Chappers get a huge... Oh my...
Oh, Daisy as well.
Yeah,
That's going to give
Enzo's in.
Nipser a chance.
Enzo's in and Benotto's in. Benotto's in for the stop. Now, where will Benotto come out? That's the question. He had an 11.5 second lead, I believe. As
Apollo's crashed. Start of the pit lane entrance.
Yeah. Moss comes out in P7, 1.2 behind Callum.
Well, that's certainly a statement to make in the championship.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Oh, and also...
Pit stop in hand over your championship rival, and he's already looking to make a move.
I don't think Callum actually
Callum's
thought
letting
that
go.
too hard. Yeah. Well, I suppose Callum knows that he's still got another stop, so the Nautilus on the fresher tyres and a few fights, and he's going to lose time to the guys ahead, so might as well just let him through. He's not fighting in this race.
Next up for Benotto's Mr. Magusi, who just ran out wide there. Probably picked up a warning for that. Which is a bit unfair, but it's the way it goes. Nipser ended up falling back from Daisy on that lap.
Benotto's got a huge run on him, and he says goodbye as he gets purple second sector.
As Mr. Benot's got a 3-second time penalty. Sorry to interrupt.
Must have been through Maggots and Beckett's as Nipser gets a 5-second time penalty. Magusi into the pits.
People
People are gonna have to watch it on this on Saturday.
As Callum gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane 2. Everyone's kept it clean, they've just lost the 5 seconds going into the pit lane because obviously it's quite slow around here. So it's quite hard to stop the car, especially...
Yeah, it's really hard to stop the car, especially if the braking marker's been taken out as well. Or the pit lane limiter marker rather. And if you slow down too much, you find that the car behind you isn't quite paying attention, and they always end up bumping you into the pits, and then you get the penalty. Of course, if anything like that happens in any of the races, the stewards can look at it and have the penalty is removed if it's unjust by the game.
Yeah. Well, I
Unless,
just
of course,
want
you
to
have to serve that penalty in the pits.
Sorry. Yeah.
Which would be very unlucky, as FTR Chappers
Yeah.
gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. I just want to mention, Bax yet to make a pit stop, but he's gained 9 places since the start on his debut. I think it isn't.
The
Yeah.
changes.
I think he's just kept going, hasn't he? And made a few mistakes here and there. And did at one point catch him on stream, spinning the car, but he did really well to save it and avoid not hitting other cars.
As
Not made a pit
Casper,
stop yet though.
as we've got Casper in the pit and Daisy coming into the pit and Chappers, Daisy gets a 5-second time penalty. I believe that is on. Yep, 13 seconds now for Daisy.
Matthew Benotto's gain time. He had an 11.5-second gap as he goes purple. 51.7. We'll see. Do you think his gap would have grown or got more of a less gap?
As FTR Chappers is, I think. Yes, FTR Chappers has jumped Casper in the pits. Now he's up into P2. And FTR Enzo is actually right back behind FTR Chappers. Back into P3.
Yeah. I think Casper had a 5-second penalty for a collision at the start of the race. So I think he might have served it.
As Bax now pits for his first stop too, along with King Wolves and JLI.
Yeah, Casper's down to 3 seconds now, he did have 8.
Well, Benotto now has almost a 21-second lead.
As he's got another 3-second time penalty.
Oh yeah, you've got to factor in the time penalty.
Now it's down to 14 seconds.
Benotto just has to keep his head here, as I didn't actually see it, but H2O Cloud makes a move on Bax. It might have been when Bax came out of the pits. I'm not too sure about that one.
Or Daisy around the side and nips it.
Benotto,
with the fastest lap.
51 on.
I'm glad.
Daisy
Oh,
down the inside, loses the back end just a
Daisy-
little bit.
I
Couldn't
believe
keep it.
Daisy could have left a little bit more room there. Bit of a squeeze.
This has brought Casper right back into this now.
Yeah, that was nothing more than a racing instinct, but you're right, he could have left more room.
Bats gets a
5
5-second.
second time penalty.
Oh, 3. That's my eyes.
3.
Oh my god. I'll not get anything right tonight.
Foxy looked like he disconnected rather than retired. But
As Marks gets a
Mark.
3-second time penalty.
Wonder if
Got it right
Casper
this
will
time.
look for a move down to Lucky. A little bit too far back. Yeah, he's just gonna stick behind. Wait until further on into the lap. As we need to watch the battle with King Wolves and JLI. JLI is right up. He's too far back. I need to go for a move down to the field. Right there though. I need to watch that. He gets a 3-second time penalty for warnings, and King Wolves actually hasn't had a time penalty as of yet.
And neither is FTR Enzo either.
Yeah, FTR Enzo keeping it very clean. Had a 2.4 second gap to AC, but I'm very rubbish with pronunciations, unfortunately.
Well, Casper's just tapped nip so he couldn't slow the car down, and I don't think he was intending to go for the move, but has he got any damage?
I'll have a look. From the angle I'm at that now, it doesn't look like it.
Casper's looking very
No.
quick at the moment.
JLI just got past King Walls, just caught the end of the overtake by the looks of it. Right, JLI up into the points.
Yep. Daisy also has managed to break the gap to Nips up as this has been a bit slow out of here.
Vortex gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. He's on 11 seconds now.
Casper's surely going to go for the move soon, right? You would have thought with like 5 laps to go, 4.5. You think he's going to try and go for it anytime soon. He gets a great run on him, round the outside. They're side for side. He's managed to get the better line to make the move.
Gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits.
Vortex was just
Yeah, flag in the last sector.
Yeah, that's Vortex. He's about to get lapped by the Notto. Notto's right behind him.
Raz Callum gets a
Callum.
3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits.
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
think Vortex would be
I'm
disappointed
watching-
with getting lapped, but it's the way it goes sometimes. You never know, some drivers might still retire out in front of him, he might creep into the points, but unlikely.
Is DC being placed in the tier yet? Or
He would have automatically gone into tier 1 with the times that he posted, but unfortunately can't make it, so he's going to be running tier elite, F2 and maybe RPRL if it is of interest to him.
Raz Callum's got a
can you not make tier 2 or
good
tier
run
3?
from Lucy.
He's too fast.
Too fast for tier 2?
He's faster than Casper around Britain.
Just fast.
Yeah. Although his time trial that he sent in wasn't faster, he claims to have done that. That was just one lap. Just went on and did that lap, and then that was that, and that was enough
As
for the
Davey
pace
hits
wise. But
the back of Enzo, almost loses it. But lagging everywhere on my screen.
Raz Callum going around the outside, the side to side, but Mr. Maguchi just has that better line, as well as having no penalties. So,
oh wow, that was some alien lag there from Daisy and Enzo.
oh yeah, gone. Oh wow, okay.
Whoa.
And now he's
Enzo
back
gets
in front of him
3
again.
As Enzo gets a 3-second time penalty.
Enzo backed out of that because of the lag. He didn't want to get hit or something.
It's hard to tell whose fault that was there. But no one's, was it?
Don't know, maybe
Right,
you could
depends.
get it removed because I don't know. See what this
Yeah.
would say.
It was caught on stream as well, so we can go back and look at that. Of course, if Daisy's on a wireless connection as well, that's not going to help.
As Casper's right behind Enzo now, so could this be a three-way fight for third? Possibly. Within the dying moments. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I think Binotto, even with his 6 seconds worth of penalties, he's got this wrapped up. 26-second lead.
Yeah. I think
comes Casper.
Binotto down the inside. They're still side to side. It's neck and neck going through left field. Enzo has the inside line. Casper just tucks behind you. They did make a little bit of contact. I don't think there was any damage. Not
Yeah, I think it might have been trying to go for the switchback, but ended up just tapping the side of Enzo's car.
It doesn't look like Casper has damage, but he's going to let him again. Gives him a little friendly nudge. Oh my god, not quite. Oh, another tap from Casper. I don't think he's getting damage from this.
Yeah, I thought Casper might have tried to go for that move through Maggots and Beckett's.
Casper might pull to the left, which he does. Gonna
Around the
pick
outside.
sticks other side, around the outside. He's got the move done. Now actually, them items let Lacey just get ahead a little bit. Mr. Magusi and Raz Callum very close.
The Goosey goes defensive. Callum gets a really good exit.
Oh, great one through there. Oh, contact. That's the yellow flag. Can't tell what that is.
Yeah.
That might be FTR Cloud, I'm not too sure. Can't really
Mate, I'm gonna have to bounce
No,
a bit early, mate.
That's King Wolves. Sorry.
Well, that's round H2O Cloud, but Cloud pits.
Puncher, front left puncher. For H2O Cloud.
Oh, so unlucky.
Brad, Callum and
Oh,
Mr.
Magusi's
Magusi
around.
side by side. Oh yeah, no, they're around. That allows JLI to get through him. Casper gets a 3-second penalty. We need to watch this though, because Mr. Magusi doesn't have any penalty as of yet.
Chris.
Yeah, that would have put him up as well.
At
Chris,
the moment,
I need to
Sorry,
bounce
yeah.
early, mate.
Yeah, just leave, mate. You don't need to tell us live on stream.
Right, okay, sorry, mate.
That's alright. Catch you later, mate. Cheers, buddy.
Catch you later. Bye.
like, as we stand, Magusi will still get 7. You just need to stay within 6 seconds of JLI. I'm sure JLI will know that though, so...
Yeah, Jedi, I think, is going to move up. Well, he's going to stay where he is in the end, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's got, or will he? He's got 6 seconds himself. Keep an eye on that. As Binotto's
Keep an
coming
eye
through
on-
Maggots and Beckett's. His last
Yeah.
lap.
Keep an eye on Enzo as well, he could end up with 3rd I think, maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not very good at that.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll let the
Possibly.
game surprise us as they cross the line. So, on board with Binotto, he's done everything right for the whole race. Pretty much led from start to finish, apart from when he made his pit stop, but he soon regained the lead with some smart overtaking. Oh, Mr. Binotto takes round 9 at Britain. I think that also gives him the championship lead, as Callum's going to finish down the audit. So, did he lap anyone? Everyone's on the same. No, they're not. Vortec and Cloud going to finish P13 and 14 respectively. As Chappers is going to cross the line for, yeah, that would be P2.
Yeah, that will be
This is-
P2. Oh, Daisy
Always-
spun it.
Daisy
Spun it.
span it on the last corner. He's
Down
lost the podium.
P4.
Casper picks up
Down
the
to
podium.
P5
Enzo
now. Ben
P4.
gets P4.
Nipser P6.
As
So Callum's going to cross the line
in
seventh.
P7. But I
JLI
think
takes
that'll
P7.
eventually be P8, which it is at the moment. Mr. Booty coming across the line, P9 as
It
it seems.
stays P9. So Moggs is going to take the final point.
Yeah,
King Walls, the last car.
well,
Oh, sorry, Bats is the last car. P12.
I've got a little bit of news. King Walls disconnected on the last lap, so he might have had a little bit more of a chance. He had that one lap because they were pretty close on the track. Unfortunate.
Yeah, just seeing that in the chat. And Game's given Bats driver of the day, but I think everyone would agree it would be Mr. Binotto taking driver of the day.
Yeah,
Stellar drive
did
to take the win.
everything brilliant. I think
Shout out
even
for
when
Bats as well.
yeah,
In his debut, didn't give up, even though he finished P12. Still finished the race.
I think even after the penalties were awarded, I think Binotto, let's see how big of a gap he had. I think the 27 seconds. What a drive. Obviously it doesn't matter about the gap, but I think he made one mistake, did he? Not even in quali.
No, I didn't see anything, because we've got the results up there with the points. So Binotto getting 31 points. Choppers and
Callum only
Casper
the
18,
4.
15. Yeah. That significantly changes the championship between the top two.
Yeah, I think Callum will be slightly disappointed with that one, but still got a few more races to go yet, so it's not over technically.
Try and get Chappers, Casper and Mr. Binotto into the party.
Okay.
I'll just wait for those to join.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Let's just wait for Casper to join. If he decides to join.
It doesn't let him join sometimes if you invite him through the app, so he probably won't be able to.
Invited him through party chat.
Yeah, it doesn't let people accept invites on their phones if they're already in a party.
Aha. Let's try again. And if not, we'll go with the top two. We'll make a start anyways. He did finish P3. So, Mr. Binotto. What a win. A very dominant victory as well. Surely
Yep.
that must feel good, taking championship lead as well over your, I'm going to say, rival Callum. It seems to be just you two at the top.
Yeah, I went for quite a risk. I stayed with preset 4, which is the second highest the one before the highest top speed, whereas Callum and Casper went for the balanced form. So I was a bit worried that it was going to be slower in the wet race, but obviously it paid off for the big margin. Quality in the race didn't really have any issues. I mean, made a few mistakes to get the penalties, but apart from that, no risk at all.
Yeah, it was, I think, stayed in first place throughout the whole race, apart from when he made a pit stop. But even then, still managed to come through the field with some good overtakes. A couple of cars. All in all, yeah, a very good result. Zach, have you got any questions for Mr. Bonanno?
I think you really wrapped up, to be honest. Very decent drive. Just a quick question. Did you carry your momentum over from Tier 1 into F2, or do you kind of forget what happens in Tier 2 and just, Tier 1 rather, in the F1 cars, and then just sort of forget all of that and just blow that all up and then just focus on this?
Sort of, but I just go into the mindset of if I don't win, I haven't done well. So, if you know you can win and you aim for a win, often you get a win. So and that's how I go into it, and that's what I'm going out of it.
Yeah, that's certainly the fair way to put it. We'll move on to Chappers now. P2.
Yeah,
I think that's going to move you up quite a few places in the championship as well.
Yeah,
Quite a close battle with Evs and Casper. I think overtake on Nipser as well at one point.
yeah.
How'd you feel after that?
Pretty good actually. Qualified fifth. I was a bit annoyed. I could have got fourth from Callum. I was up about 2-3 tenths on my time, which would have put me up at least into fourth in the end. But unfortunately, I ran a little bit wide and invalidated it. But fifth was all right. Not the best to start. Casper got a really slow start. Almost blocked me off. I think I may have caused everyone behind me really, because I just had to avoid Casper. So I may have caused something. I'm not too sure, but wasn't really looking.
We're not sure what happened at the start. I think only one, maybe two cars got away. Obviously the leader in second place, and after that there was cars spinning everywhere, and Shadow Genesis was round, and yeah, it was all go at the start. We're not quite sure what happened, so hoping someone can send a clip in.
Yeah, apart from that, I felt quick in the race. I used the higher downforce, so opposite to Bernardo. He used the higher top speed, increased top speed. I used increased downforce, just so the cut feels more planted around the corners. I think that's why I could get some of the overtakes done up the inside of Nipser, and also Evs as well, or FTR Enzo now, down the inside. So, and then trying to keep a gap to I can't remember who was behind me. I think he had 8 seconds worth of time penalties. Yeah, that's him. He had 8 seconds worth of time penalties, and I had 3. So all I needed to do was just keep in front of him, which I did. I didn't have to push really. I knew I wasn't going to catch X at the front. It was 30 odd seconds. There was no chance, but just racing my race really.
Yeah, and it's got you a nice P2 result as well, so well done to you.
Thank you.
Zach, anything to add before we finish the stream?
I don't think so. I think that's everything really. If there's one thing I've got to say, it's like there was some great overtakes in there, so well done.
Yeah, there's some good battles all the way through and some good drives. A couple of debut drivers. Daisy, I think we still need to look at. I think there might have been some lag issues that we caught on stream that wasn't great.
Daisy and
But it might not have been him.
We'll see.
Yeah, there was a stark collision between the two of them, but
I think they're behind me,
I think-
weren't they? Or next to me.
they're behind me and me, they're right at the front, and then that's what I think spun Casper around or something. Or being Talon even, sorry.
Yeah,
Hopefully
Casper
Casper
was,
comes in, so we can look at that.
Casper was in front of me and he got really slow start, and I don't know what happened after that.